Wash the key, yes, that would be very grand, thank you. Hello everyone, my name is FlareBlitzed here, and we've returned back to our nightmare, that is, Nightmare of Melanie. We'll try to be as optimistic as we can in this episode, because in the last two, I believe, I've just been a little bit down because of the difficulty of the game. But let's try and make a good thing out of a bad thing, or a good thing out of a... Excuse me, game, I'm trying to speak here. Don't you dare break glass in front of me, thank you very much. So yeah, let's try and make a good out of a not so grand situation. But the mirror cracked just because we washed a key. Thanks. Like we needed that. Good, now let's save the game before the game crashes again. Because in the last episode... the game crashed on me twice, and that only happened after retrieving the blood red key in the first place. Can we use it on here? No, we can't use it on there, so where can we use this key? Like, there is no other places in the game where you can use a key. Ugh. Lovely. Right. Let's explore everywhere and see what we can find, so that we can be on our merry way and be one step closer to achieving an ending of some kind. But at the moment, it does not look like there is anywhere else other than that door down south in which we can use such a key. So I wonder if it has anything to do with that maze which was in earlier. I'm just thinking of like stone carving key and a maze. Yes, literally, it shares the same synopsis as the title, but the knife, on the other hand, has a different synopsis compared to the title of the, or the basic title of the item. Anyways, let's carry on with our day, thanks. I see that our friend is still there, thank you very much. I don't think we can do anything with this. Like, if it's covered by lots of things, then, well, then again, there's that thing on the other side that keeps following us. So, probably at some point we'll need to go over there. But I do not think that that will be the case at this point in time. Like, I've pretty much explored everywhere on this floor, and I do believe that this game is segmented into several floors. But in order to actually get down to the next floor, we need to find a way of removing the ivy. And that in itself is a difficult task to try and overcome. So, we have these things. Human hair, a lot of blood on the toilet lid. We get that. There was a lot of blood in the power box. I don't know if this... Nope, that's not for the power box. So, where can we use this key if we can't... Game, why did you just suddenly stop moving for me? I pressed left and it did not go left. So we can't approach that door. Wrapped in lots of ivory, so we can't possibly use anything on this. No. What about kitchen knife? No. What about the obsidian? No. What can we do, game? You are literally sending us in circles, and I do not like circles, because you're doing the same thing over and over again with no progression. Is there anything else in the game which we can access that is locked, aside to that door down to the south? Refrigerator. Microwave. Dishes. No. Cooking range. No. Chopping board. No. Why would you need to use a key on that? Oh, I cannot comprehend the illogicalness of this situation. Oh, I wish I waited for a few more days when I originally bought this game, because then I would be able to buy it at half price. Literally, the door is locked, but we cannot use the key on that. Oh, this is going to be a long day. can we use? Can we use anything to fend off this monster? Oh, we've got two sharp objects, but yet nothing's happening. The child is in it is looking at the side. I don't know. Just thinking, is there a hidden slot within that? Maybe not. Is there some... What the... This room was not like this. Highs. So this is definitely the way forward then. Do you think I'm deterred by your stares? Thank you very much. And who are you within the story? Are you one of the family members who did this to our protagonist? Hello there. I hope you're well. Well, what kind of nightmare that was. But that was definitely good because... Ah, use it on that thing. Thank you very much. What a shortcut. A small dark channel. There seems to be something in it. I will search in it. Got a lighter. The curtains were drawn by themselves. We should not have entered there because it wants to keep the rest of itself to itself. Now, although it's not got the lighter anymore. So that was necessary. Definitely necessary to do that. Save the game. Good. Can we use the lighter on the ivy? Beautiful but old. There's no oil in it. Yes, that's great. We got a lighter, but nothing to... Oh, wait. I just had a brainwave, and it involves this. Loading oil. To thinking, what do you need with it? And what is in there? The pool is filled with a lot of black gasoline, but what just appeared out of the pool? Looks like a silver spoon or something just hovering out of there. Or maybe it's just a finger. It's a middle finger to ya. Good, you got the lighter. I bet you're going to use me next. Okay. So, can we burn this ivy down now? Beautiful but old. What do you mean there's no... The description should change when it has oil in it. The first time around was great, but now we've got oil in it. It should have changed. Ignite the thing. A lighter cannot ignite... Ugh. I wish it was a pistol instead. And it's only got one bullet. But what we're going to do is not shoot anybody with it, but just put it in our mouths and pull the trigger. Damn it. Our single ray of hope has been dashed into oblivion. So the oil in there cannot ignite. I mean, how does ivy gain flame resistant from that? Maybe we need to use it multiple times. Lighter cannot ignite it. What do you mean a lighter cannot ignite it? Like, let's just try it multiple times. Who knows? It could just luck out like with the other times in this game where we had to investigate it multiple times. Cannot ignite it. Okay, so let's try a fifth time. Press it a fifth time. Would it do it this time? No, a lighter cannot ignite it. Okay, so let's try it again. No. So, do we need to light something up and then use that something to then burn the ivy? I don't know. Like, can we take a bottle? That's a great idea. We can ignite the red wine bottle and use it as a Molotov. I'm just thinking, you know. Oh wait, we need a cloth as well. I don't know. Just stick it at the end. Splashing. Yes, splash it. There was a sweet smell of wine on the door. Can we burn it down now, thanks to the lighter? Thank you. That is a great idea. Okay, just splash it. Instead of my idea of thinking just just get a cloth and then light it in flame and just throw it at it. Ludicrous idea. The lighter seems to be useless. What? We could still use it, you... Okay, it's useless then. It is useless. Let us now proceed to the next phase of the game. Ugh. There's a creepy voice in there, but we're still gonna go in. Brave on, little one. Brave. Wait a minute. Oh, didn't realise that. My sister saw me sneaking into her room, took away the syringe I found in her drawer. Sister, you are ill, so you have an injection, right? But sister did not answer me. She only told me to stay away from that thing. Didn't let me tell Mom. Okay. Maybe there's a good reason as to why you shouldn't tell Mom. A small cabinet full of daily necessities. What kind of daily necessities could we need? A basin of fresh flowers. Okay, so this is just another room. A clothes rack. Can we investigate the bag that just fell down? Please? No? Okay, what about no? Okay, about no. What about now? No. Of course not. Why would it be? Ordinary chest of drawers. What makes it ordinary? What is ordinary? What is normal? An antique wardrobe. It's stuck. Good. The game crashed again, and this time it's not related to the key. Developer, this game is unstable. There's a good thing that we saved beforehand. Let's try this again. It's stuck. Okay, let's see if we can use something on it. Nope. No, we can't cut it open. Fine then, we shall just be on our way. The door was locked from the other side. Wonderful. It was dark outside the window. A cute little hat and a scarf are hanging on a clothes rack. Yeah, I thought they'd fall off a clothes rack. Thank you for that. We shall be on our merry way, but we haven't found anything in that room, so it would have to trigger an event flag. Right, now there's something else to investigate in this hellish landscape. Hopefully it's not going to crash again, but who knows. The charcoal is still warm. That's fine by me. Anything within the bathroom? No, but it's good to investigate everything more times. Has the dialogue changed? My older sister has been keeping herself in the room recently. What a mysterious appearance. Every time I meet her, I can always smell a strange smell. That's quite small. But dialogue's always... No, that's not different because I recognise the dialogue there. But then again... Read it. That's still the same. What about down here? Anything changed within the maze? No, this is still that. So if that door is locked from the other side, then how are we even meant to get from another passage? So, it's not that door that leads us to the next section of the game, it's this door down here. But how are we meant to get there? I wonder if there's something in the storage room, because that's the only other room in the game that's close to it. Like, maybe... Maybe did you need to do something with this wall? Nope. Can we move this shelf? Oh, we can move that shelf. Oh, look at that up there. There's a secret passage up there. I've just seen there's a window up there. Triple window. No, it's more like this. And then we also need to somehow get up there. We can't just... Oh, we can just jump up there. Nice. A hard ventilation duct. Okay, so... Can we use the obsidian here? No. What about the kitchen knife? Okay, so we know where to go, but we don't have anything on us which allows us to be able to get through the ventilation duct. Nothing useful. So it seems like we're going to need to do more searching around the vicinity of where we can go so far. Lovely adventures in the Nightmare of Melanie. Melanie, I still believe, is the identity of the mother of Ling. Lot of sunrise. That's the same. Okay, let's search around a bit more and see what we can find. Okay, this inside. I didn't hear anything. Attempt to open. Observe it. The keyhole of the door is very unusual. Seems to be deliberately... There's a lot of information here that's missing. How did it translate? I didn't see this when we were testing it out. Like, they should have spaced it out so that if it reaches the end, then it starts the first piece of text that can't fit on the first line onto a second line. So maybe the obsidian serves a purpose. No. Or the knife. Insert the kitchen knife into the door. The size of the kitchen knife matches the keyhole of the door. I thought you said that it was locked from the opposite side. Game, what are you doing to me? That is very, very misleading when it comes to this situation. You should not do that. That is very unacceptable. Some crooked red letters written on the wall. Go to the hell, you stupid blank. There is a serious dent in the wall. Seems to be deliberately designed like that. The expression looks very sad. A cupboard full of sundries. Some chemistry books. A cupboard that cannot be opened. Seems to be nothing in it. Well, how would you know what's in it? How do you know that there's nothing in it if you can't even be able to open it? Ordinary cabinet. Ordinary chest of drawers. Ordinary chest of drawers. There's a crack on the floor there. I can see the continuous heavy rain outside. I woke up last night and saw my father and mother quarrying in again. An aunt stood beside Dad. Mum's face is so red. Seems to be... Okay. Mum grabbed a knife and... Okay, tried to stab. But Dad pushed Mum down. Was there more to that? Oh, Mum's face was scratched when it still hit the wall. Dad started hitting in front of the aunt. Feels really strange. Well, what part of that is normal? A picture of blue roses. Hi, Gary. An ordinary nightlight. And it doesn't work. Looks like it's broken. Yay! Good for me. There's some interesting books and rabbit dolls. Thanks for rabbit dolls. A bowl of moldy strawberries on the table. Yeah, they are strawberries. I tried to go down. Thank you. There's a... Game, what the hell are you doing? A cupboard full of sundries. Cupboard full of sundries. Cupboard full of sundries. Inspect the television. An ordinary TV set. cannot open. Oh, dearie me. If that's the case, then what are we meant to do? Oh, there's something on it. There is a glass cabinet with a combination lock under the TV. Okay, so what's the clue going to be this time? I understand that. But what can we do? There are some interesting books and rabbit dolls. So it looks like there are either 5 or 6 strawberries on there. The number of letters that strawberry has in the name is, let's see, straw has berry. Okay, that's 10. That's too many. STRAW berry. Okay, 10. That's too many. Can't use that as a single digit code. I don't know. Lime. That has 4 in it. Trying to think of the most stupid, cryptic way of decrypting this puzzle. It doesn't allow us to try and crack it, so we haven't looked at anything that allows us to be able to open it up. How many things are there altogether? I don't know. Rain. Count how many raindrops are falling every second. And then do that for every second, for every minute, for every hour. Then divide it by how many days there are within a year. Times it by the number of weeks there are within a year. And then divide it by the number of minutes that there are within a day. And then use pi. And then that should give you a very, very close estimate of what the answer is. An antique wardrobe. Yep. It was dark outside the window and it's raining. Right. A basin of fresh flowers. Withered roses. Looks like someone tore it up on purpose. A basin of fresh flowers. What is the key to success? Well, I think one of them is to abandonedly go towards whatever goals you want to achieve and do it with such abandonness that people will start taking you seriously. And if in that way that people don't take you seriously enough, then it's their fault for not trusting you with the path that you've chosen in life. Because in order to do something in your life, and in order to become an expert within the field in which you want to achieve, you're going to have to make sacrifices in life. And I'm not going to say that this is an expertise which I have. I'm just experienced with RPG Maker horror games. I'm not an expert at them. As you can see, I am very stuck. That's still the same. Nope. So anything you do in your life, you're always going to need to put other things aside. But that doesn't mean you should put important things aside, like eating, drinking, looking after your health, your family, and stuff like that. Mirror's cracked. The wall there. 2 striking blood fingerprints. An ordinary washing machine. And what's that right there? I cannot tell. Unknown liquid floats in the bathtub. Thank you very much. That is what we need on a Friday afternoon. And I'm recording this on a Friday afternoon. Thank you very much. Because that is how we go about this. That took longer than usual. Has something changed in here? That's still the same. I wonder if anything's different about the ventilation duct. What about these books? Nope. They still hide their mystery. This still hides its mystery as well. Because why would the portrait illustrate that the child is looking at one particular side if it doesn't serve a purpose? They're not playing games. It's Something which you'll find out when you're much older. A hard ventilation duct. Obsidian up here. No. The wall has begun to fall off. Can't... Okay, we'll take another bottle. That sounds good to me. But the purpose behind taking this bottle, I don't know. Red wine is broken, but there's a fishy smell in it. Fishy? You're telling me that it smells like fish? And every time we pick up an item, there's usually something scary awaiting us. So, let's just take another wander around and see if there's any spooks which are hoping to spook us. I also hear that some of the achievements of the game don't actually work. So that's something else to keep in mind. So, the colour is exaggerated and the taste is pungent. I can only imagine that spells pungent. I can't exactly see how it spells pun-oint. Okay, so what can we use the red wine on? Maybe to distract somebody so we can run away while they drink the fluids out of the bottle. I don't think that girl can benefit from it. Even if you force fed her. Yeah, fall on the wall. Use the red wine on there. And a bottle of red wine. Okay. GOTHDB. Maybe we're supposed to spell a word here. Got. Yeah, this is another confusing one. So what are we meant to do here? Combination lock. So, hold on, let me just type this down real quick. I don't think it's going to be this simple. Just from the last time alone, this is not going to be a simple puzzle to solve. So, capital G, O, T, H, D, capital B. But there's nothing on... Wait on, was there anything on U? No, there's nothing on U. So what can we do about this? If we can, that is. Like... How the hell is anybody supposed to solve this? Like, I don't understand this puzzle. What are you supposed to do with it? Yes, we poured red wine on a wall. Now, supposedly the game thinks we're supposed to crack this thing. And I bet the reward is something very, very mundane anyways. Jesus Nikes. What are we meant to do here? This doesn't make any sense. So we've got 8 digits. And we were given 6 lighted letters. Like, what is one meant to do here? Serious. I know nothing happened. You don't have to give me that. So, it's basically... You've got 1 in a... you've got 1 in 100 million chance of getting it right if we go from 0 to 99,999,999. And that's essentially 1 in a 100 million chance of getting it right just by going from just what I said. There's got to be a logical way of being able to solve this. It can't just be this. It can't just be left up to random chance. Maybe the the weird logic that I explained earlier makes sense by do multiplications and divisions and additions and stuff like that. Like, this can't just be the only bit of clue that we have. How is this relatable to a math problem? And even if you count the letters, there's only 7. Well, count the words. There's only 7 words with. What is it with this game? What did the translator think? I'm being too cruel here, but what did the translator think when we were translating the game, thinking that this makes sense? This needed looking over. This needed beta testers to test out the game. This game makes no logical sense when it comes to these puzzles. Just like the other puzzle made no logical sense. Like, unlike the other ones, this one doesn't even have a valid clue. The other one had just like a very, very, very small clue. This one doesn't. Like, what is this game? Oh gosh, it took us this far and it looks like we've hit another dead end. This glass cabinet makes no sense. I try to go into this with as much optimism as I can, but no, nothing comes out of it because of illogical puzzles with translation which doesn't match up to make the puzzle even slightly logical. What has 8 of within the game? Exerting myself to be as patient as I can. But like, how is this even remotely related to the 8-digit combination? This has 7 words in it. There's only 6 letters which are highlighted. Like, I mean, if it was, let's say, if it had words consisting of W, E, S, and N, it would have some sense to it, because that would indicate directions, like on a compass. But this doesn't even have that. And you can't even count the words which have not been highlighted. But how many different words are here? So you've got G, you've got 1 G, you've got 3 O's, you've got 2 T's, no, sorry, 3 T's, you've got 3 H's, you've got 2 E's, 2 L's, 1 Y, 1 S, 1 U, 1 P, 1 B, and 1 C, and 1 H. No, sorry, there's already 2 H's. So how many different words are there? So you've got G, O, T, H, L. So we've got G1, 2O, 3T, 4H, 5E, 6L, 7Y, B. No, that's too many. I'll try to go on my own different tangent where trying to make sense of this illogicalness, but once again, folks, I'm going to need to rely on the wonderful community that is RPG Maker to be able to help me and help everyone, literally, solve this puzzle. Because this puzzle doesn't make any sense. But thank you so much for watching, guys, and we'll be seeing each other on the next time of Nightmare of Melanie. Have a good day and take care of yourselves.